Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to an episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2020. We are continuing our season as Broyar FC. Unfortunately, our form has started to take a turn for the worse, and it's not going to get much better probably in our first game up for today. But hey, we're probably going to make a good amount of money off of it, so let's get into the video. All right, so here we are in the video, and as you can see, the 3 games that we've had since you guys last saw me, we have not won a single game. We lost to Altrincham, I think is how you say that again. I keep forgetting how to pronounce that, and I apologize. Somebody did correct me once. I think that's kind of almost like a G, but I'll do the best I can. Just bear with me. And then we got York here, which we do draw against. So, I mean, I guess on aggregate, we've got a what, 3-2 lead over York over the last 3 out of 4 games. We've played York 3 out of 4 games, which is kind of funny. And then, of course, we lost to Whitby here, who is actually 6th in the National League, or National League North, I should say. Altrincham is 4th. So, to be fair, we have lost against a couple teams that are, you know, in the playoffs at least. So, maybe we shouldn't be holding ourselves holding against ourselves too much. I think we can still have a chance to stay in the playoffs this season, possibly advance out of the National League North. Although I don't know if we're ready yet. I mean, if we can't beat, York more than once out of 3 games, should we get out of the National League North? I don't know. But next game up, like I said, is going to very likely be a loss as well against Walsall here, who is currently 11th in the Sky Bet League 1. So they're a couple leagues above us. Not going to expect a win there, especially away, but hopefully we get a decent amount of money from the game. And then we're going to play the game against Warrington. I believe I had a commenter, Stephen Joinson, who says he lives in Warrington and wanted to see this game. Well, there you go, Stephen. We are going to show Warrington, and I think he said he gave me permission to beat Warrington. So there we go. Hopefully we can pull off a win there. But let's get into the game against Walsall. Did I actually? Oh, you know what? I forgot to advance until we get there, so I'll be right back. All right, so we are back for the Walsall game here, and I don't know, I decided to do things a little bit different. I'm actually going to listen to my coaches this time around. They're not necessarily the greatest assistant coaches that you can have. Obviously, we can't afford good assistant coaches, but you know what? Let's take their advice this time, and they suggest I actually play Pennicott over here on the left-hand side. So I'm going to try him out. Try him out as a wide target man. We've played him here as a substitute before, but to start him over here, I think the big thing for him that goes in his favor is that he's just a good player. You know, he's a good, tall player. If he's able to get up there a little bit further up and kind of basically effectively giving us 2 strikers at this point, maybe it works out for us. I mean, it's just Walsall, so we're probably going to lose no matter what we do. But so it might be a good game to experiment a little bit. Anything else that I changed? I don't think so, but here we go. Here's our team is Yates obviously playing as sweeper keeper. We got Mundell, Smith, Leek, Kerbosh, and Neville playing the back end. We got Paris, Lynch, and Cuvelier holding up the middle, and then we got Pennicott, Coens, and Hurst up front. Coens actually got team of the week this last week, which that bodes pretty well for him. Hopefully he carries that momentum in here. Just gives us a good game. Honestly, I'd be happy if we just didn't get completely blown out of the water while we, like I said, hopefully make some decent amount of money off of this game. Yeah, the pressure's not there, guys. Just do what you got to do. I'm not even gonna say I have faith in you because honestly, I don't want to put any pressure on you whatsoever. Let's just have a good game, and not stress it too much at all. Hey, if we score, I'd be happy. Oh, Pennicott already picking up a yellow card. Got a throw in here. Nothing. We were in the area, but we weren't able to get on that one, unfortunately. We got McDonald over here pushing up from the left-hand side. Just outside the box, we got, he pushes it back to Naismith. I got somebody challenging him a little bit. I can't see who that is. Unfortunately, nothing going there. Thankfully, they didn't get a goal, but okay, I guess we tipped it over the top, so I guess they're getting a corner kick here. Flanyo. Kerbush was in the area. Cohen's going to be able to chase this one down. We actually, this is what we're here for. To get these counter plays. Come on, Cohen's, push it up. Get a good cross in here. I mean, you never know. You never know. Pennicott. Oh, good shot. Honestly, I'll give him credit. I mean, obviously the goalkeeper didn't have much trouble with that, but it looked like it was on target. So I mean, those are the kinds of plays that could get us a well, I was going to say a surprise steal of a victory here. You know, getting those counter plays, but not when they get a goal like that. That was actually, you know, very easy goal for them to get. Pretty well played for them on the corner here. Just nobody. I didn't look like anybody was covering Lavery there, unfortunately, or at least not giving him much of a challenge. So pretty easy goal there for Walsall. We'll have to see in the second half what our attendance is for this game. I mean, so far Walsall just controlling possession, controlling shots, just everything as expected. I mean, this is a good team that they're playing. We got to throw in here from Neville. Neville goes. Cohen's back to Neville. Neville's going to get a cross in. Pennicket's in the area. That's what he does. What? That's what he does. That's what he does. He stays in that area, and there you go. Coach is right. Let's put Pennicket on the field. He apparently the coach had a feeling. He knew what he was talking about. His actual comment. Oh, Paris injured. He's like our only defensive midfielder. But let me finish real quick. His actual comment about Pennicket was just that he's a good, passionate player that could really make a difference. And there you go. Passionate player coming in, making a difference, playing out of position basically, but you know, really just taking his height and doing something with it. So what are we going to do now? I don't know that we have anybody that can even play back here. Apparently Kuvlier can. Lund can, technically. I mean, sure. We'll play Lund back here. Just do the best you can, my friend. Do the best you can. I'm tempted to just make him an anchor man. Just literally just hold position. Let's not try anything crazy. Just do what you got to do. We got a goal. I'm happy. So I'm not expecting to get out of this thing with a draw or anything, but in fact, I don't know if this level ends in draws or if it, you know, as in it plays a second game or not, or if it ends, if it goes into overtime. Sorry, I'm trying to think and talk at the same time. It's hard to think and talk at the same time. Mundell Smith chases that one down. They weren't able to get a goal out of that one. They are dominating us, but the game is still tied. So, like I said, playing this counter play here, we have a chance. We have a chance to, you know, do something on a break. Although I guess the Pennicket goal was not actually on a counter play. It was just from a throw in and him just being in the right place at the right time. We're also still trying to get something going here. Apparently they're inspired by the feedback, and I forgot to give my team feedback. So we'll say, honestly, I'm going to give them some great feedback right about now. I'm going to say, just, what am I going to say? Here we go. I am pleased with how things are going. Keep it up, boys. Keep it up. I mean, we're playing with a not so great defensive midfielder right now. So, I mean, if we do anything in this game, I'm going to be shocked. Got a good kick in there to the middle. Naismith again. Oh, just froze our keeper in his shoes on his knees or something. I don't know. He did not make a budge for an inch. He just kind of, he was like, what did he do here? Was he just already down on his knees when this happened? No, there goes the, see, I don't know what he's doing. He just, I don't know. It's hard to explain what that was. Got to throw in here from Walsall. And that looks like they're probably about to start putting the pressure on us. Really starting to flip this game into their advantage, which is, again, exactly what we expected. Oh, I thought that was a goal. I mean, it should have been probably. What is the... You know what? I don't have the right things up here. Is it match stats? Nope. Overview? There we go. The attendance is actually pretty low. I don't think we're going to get quite as much money off this game as I was hoping. I mean, I guess our attendance is what, 600, 700 maybe? So, you know, 3,600 people. That's something, but it's not going to be a ton of money, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and swap somebody around here. I mean, we got Lynch here not playing well at all as our box-to-box. Don't know. Do we have anybody can come in for him? I was going to say, I don't think we do. I mean, we could swap Cohen's back. He could sort of play that. I mean, we could do a big swap here, move Kuvlier there, move Cohen's here, because I think he would do a little bit better there. Let's actually check that real quick. Actually, Cohen's probably fine there. And then we can swap Knight in up here. Knight started off really, really well this season, but just hasn't been showing up that much lately, unfortunately. I feel like our game has kind of starting to fall off as Knight has started to fall off a little bit. All right, we're going to go ahead and do one more sub here. And Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Cohen's himself hasn't been playing well, to be fair. Pennickett's doing okay. Anybody just especially tired? I mean, Pennickett's not super, you know, excited right now. We could just change out Hurst, just give some fresh legs up there. Although I think Claire would rather be something else. Who else could we change out? Maybe Mundle Smith. Do we have anybody for Mundle Smith? We have nobody. I think I forgot to do my own bench. I think when I took the coach's advice to put Pennickett on here, I just hit the button and forgot to swap my bench out because I'm like, I don't like any of these people. None of these guys are what I'm looking for. Hudson. We could change out. Apparently Bancroft can play wide target man. I don't know. Pennickett's the only person that's been doing well. You know what? Just to swap out Hurst. Let's bring in Claire. Can I swap these two guys around? Would that be better? No, that would not be better. We'll just leave Claire up there, but I'm going to swap him from a poacher. Going to make him a... Apparently he only wants to be a target man. Just make him a pressing forward or something. Just, I don't know. Something different. Get some fresh legs on the field. We got a corner kick here from Walsall. I was going to say, I assume this is going to be a goal. Yeah, nope, it's disallowed. Let's go ahead and shout. I don't know. What should we shout? Just encourage them, I guess. I don't know if that'll be enough or not. Apparently they're frustrated by the feedback. I didn't know what to tell them. Maybe I should have just said nothing. I mean, you're playing well, guys. I got a goal. We're only losing by 1 goal. That's pretty good. Technically, I have a chance here at the very, very end. We got Claire kicking it over to Cuvelier. Cuvelier back to Neville. Neville pushing up a little bit here. What's he going to do? He's going to get it right over to the Walsall player, unfortunately. Although they're going to give it right back. Cohen's able to pick this one up. He's going to kick it up to another Walsall player again. Claire able to come back for that one. Back to Cohen's. Oh, back to Lund. Oh, up to Cuvelier. Cuvelier back over to Cohen's. Lots of kicking around. It's actually not bad play here. Man, if Pennickett had scored again, I would never have doubted my coaches ever again. And to be fair, he probably was the best player on the field today for us. He had a couple really good chances there, so really definitely need to. Maybe I should just listen to my coaches from now on. No, they did well. You know what? Assertive. You gave it everything, guys. I'm okay with this loss. This loss was expected. Not a big deal. Nothing wrong with that. How much money did we make? Did we make any money at all? 4 to 5 weeks. Well, we're not going to be playing the defensive midfielder formation anytime soon. We'll definitely be swapping over to this formation for the next several games because we don't have a defensive midfielder. I mean, we have a couple of guys that can sub in like as a pinch in the middle of a game, but without Paris, we just don't have anybody else that can go back there as a mainstay. I'm just gonna hit continue one more time. Just want to see how much money we actually got off of that game. I assume it'll tell us, right? Or does it not? It doesn't tell us, huh? Do we not get money? I thought we got money off like the cup games. Maybe I'm misremembering. Let's see, income. Gate receipts. And we've made 37,000 this month, so I feel like we might have gotten something from it. It's hard to say. But that's okay. We'll come back here in just a minute for the which game was it again? Warrington game. So we will be right back. All right, we are back for the Warrington game, and a couple small changes. Again, we are doing this formation here. I did go ahead and put it on cautious. My coach recommended I be cautious. Technically, Warrington is actually favored for this game. It is still an away game, so I do prefer to be a little bit more cautious on away games if I can help it. We haven't played this formation in the cautious mindset, I don't think, this entire season, so it's going to be interesting to see how this works out for us. I'm also bringing Baxter on to our defense. He's a decent defender. He got a little bit of a grumpy because he's not been getting some play time. So we'll see what he does. His average rating's a 7.0 compared to Tom Leake's 6.98. So maybe Baxter will be all right for us. Other than that, we got Knight in here instead of Cohen's, but Cohen's is on the bench in case we do need him. And of course, Pennickett, Hurst up front. So again, Mundle Smith, Baxter, Kerbouche, and Neville. We got Lynch, Cuvelier, Hudson, Knight, Pennickett, and Hurst, and of course Yates holding up our sweeper keeper role, although it seems like he would rather be a goalkeeper. Sure, we'll just make him a goalkeeper. Why not? don't know that it really matters that much one way or the other. I think we have a good chance of winning this game, to be honest. I mean, even though Warrington is favored, I think this is where we turn our season around a little bit more. We've lost, what? We haven't won in 4 games. So we definitely need to turn this around. No, it's time to put our run of form into a positive set. What did it actually say? It's time to put it into our poor run of form. Go out there and make it count, is what I said, I guess. And I agree with that. I agree with myself, apparently. All right, come on, guys. Come on. It's just Warrington. Oh, that sounds bad. I apologize. Like I said, they are favored, and it is a away game, so I have a feeling they're going to put up a tough fight here. We got Duggan kicking the ball in. Neville was actually in the area, which is good. Knight chasing this ball down. We actually got a little bit of a break here. Maybe this counter mentality is going to help us. Except we put it back and reset a little bit here. So there goes our counter advantage. Neville does kick the ball up. Hurst is in the area. He's not got... Okay, I was going to say he didn't have anybody to pass to at first. Thankfully, Pennicott was able to get into position and able to get his head on it, which is what he's there for. He's there to put his head on the ball and get it in the back of the net. Let's watch this one again. Neville up to Hurst. Hurst picking that ball up really well. Being patient enough to wait for Pennicott to get into the area, and Pennicott using his head for what it's there for. And look at him! Look at him tapping his head. He's like, "Yeah, that's what I did. That's right, boys." That's pretty awesome. I don't know, the tap on the head just did it for me. That was pretty good. All right, come on, guys. Let's keep it up. Pennicott, he's really showing up, doing his thing these days. I mean, Hurst, I think, is still overall the better striker of the two, although it's hard to say. Pennicott is a good striker. Here we go. We got Warrington pushing the ball up. We got Duggan. He did get it taken away from him. Pennicott's able to come up with this. We're going to be able to get a counter here. Hurst able to get past the defense. He's got a chance here. Oh, so close. So close. He shot from pretty far out, but it was not far off from the mark. So, had a chance there. Got a corner kick here from Warrington. I was going to say, it was like bouncing around for a little bit. I wasn't sure if it had gone in or then it went back out again. It looked like it was about to go in, and thankfully we were able to defend that one in the end. Looks like our boards are getting pretty tired, actually. They did well. Yes, I'm very happy with your performance. Keep it up, guys. And let's start the second half with a bang. Let's get another goal, guys. That's what I want. Another goal here. Give us a little bit of a cushion. Warrington. Come on. It actually look like we're pretty evenly matched, to be fair. They have a little bit less possession. A little bit less passing completed, but they've won more tackles. We've won more headers. Overall, they've had more shots. Same number of on target. Same clear-cut chances. So, feels like we're pretty evenly matched overall. Hurst is able to chase this one down, pushing the ball up. Going to get a good shot off. Carney was able to get a deflection there, and it will go out of bounds here for a corner kick for us. We'll get the corner kick here, and then we'll probably do a substitute here in just a moment. Hudson with the corner kick. Get it to Pennicott. Get it to Pennicott. Pennicott is on, I think, on the other side, buddy. Get it to Pennicott. Hudson able to come up with this one back to Cuvelier. Cuvelier back to Kerbouche. And that was the end of that highlight. All right, we'll go ahead and do a substitute now. Hudson not playing well. Lynch not playing well. Lynch really not playing well. Bring Cohen's in here, and I think we will. I don't know that he really likes to play defense, but you know what, we're just going to do it anyway. We'll leave him there. Just to be a little bit more defensive minded. We already got the lead. Let's not go too crazy here. We got to throw in here from Neville. Neville going into Cuvelier. Cuvelier over to Neville again, who went past him. Neville over to Cohen's. Fresh legs. Cohen's up to Hudson. Hudson gonna be able to get past this man. He's in a good spot. Oh, Hurst. It almost looked like, I didn't see that very well. It looked like Hurst got tripped, but then it was a delayed fall down. I think he was just losing his balance. I don't think he was faking it or anything. It could have been one of those, oh, that's right, he stuck his leg out. I got to fall on the ground. But no, I think it was legit. I think he was just still losing his balance, and then this was delayed fall. Good penalty kick there from Cuvelier, putting us up 2-0, and now feeling pretty good so far. Let's apparently the cautious mentality is working with this formation, which is awesome to see. Kerbouche is actually pretty tired. We probably will swap him out for Leak, because we do have Leak on the bench here. Any chance you guys would rather swap? Actually, you would be slightly better off, I think, that way. we'll do that and get back in the game here. Just go ahead and shout. What do I want to shout? Let's shout some praise, guys. You guys are doing good. Fired up by the feedback. Oh, I should do my last swap-a-do after Cuvelier takes his free kick here. Hurst is in the area. I think he was onside. It's hard to tell. He had a lot of space there. Looks like he was onside, though. He's just that fast, I guess. Let's see, where's the kick? There's the... I don't know. That was pretty close. I don't know. I think he was okay. Let's see here. Oh, barely. This guy's right foot, his big toe on his right foot or something. I don't know. It was not by much if he was. I have not done my last swap yet, but I don't want to do a swap in the middle of a highlight here. Smith pushing the ball up to Dunn. Dunn over to Lockett. Lockett kicking all the way over to Duggan on the right-hand side. He's got lots of space. Oh, that was an interesting slide there. It's like he predicted that the ball was going to be there before he slid, because it's not like he could have adjusted very much. Leak able to come up with this one, gets it back to Yates. Yates kicking the ball up to Knight. We still got this highlight going on here. It's starting to get a little scary here. Lockett over to Vassallo. Back to Smith. Back to Vassallo. Back to Smith. Up to Dunn. Got our foot in that one. Dunn able to get past his man. Look. Whoa. That was a very tight angled goal there. It's way over here. I actually didn't. I mean, I knew he was going to either take a shot or cross it, but that was a goal with some authority behind it. Pretty tight angle, to be fair. I mean, wasn't much room between the left side of the goalkeeper and the net here. I mean, there was basically one spot he could have put that to get that in the goal, and he did exactly that. So go ahead and skip that. Let's go ahead and do our last swap here. If nothing else, it's going to run a little bit of the clock out. Let's swap out. Honestly, we may swap out Pennicott here. He's pretty tired. Let's give Cameron Peters a little bit of time in the game. Not much. I mean, I don't expect him to do anything, but we'll bring him on. Give Pennicott a little bit of extra rest. Pennicott's playing some pretty lights out gameplay these days, so we definitely want to keep him pretty rested up. Very happy with the result, guys. Our first win in what, 6 games, 5 games, something like that? We are currently in 3rd place still, only 3 points behind the leaders, Wrexham, 2 points behind Brackley. We are tied on points with FC United, but we are pretty far ahead on goal differential. Honestly, the only other team that has a really, really good goal differential, and actually the best goal differential in the league right now, is York, all the way down in 6th place. But everybody else looks like we're in the right positions. I think once York, I think if it was York was up a little bit further, I think these would be probably the top 3 or 4 teams in the league right now, just because of just how we're all playing. But yeah, let's see. It was our first win in 5 games, so not bad. I'm glad to see the tournament. I was hoping for the tournament against Warrington. Sorry, Steven. I know you wanted to see the Warrington game. You did give me permission to win. Hopefully, I didn't make it too bad there, but it was good to get a win against the team. So that'll be our episode for November. The next time you guys see me will be in December, and I may play quite a few games here and do this doubleheader of home games here against Galchester and Hereford. Depending on what happens in the FA Trophy here. If FA Trophy games get stuck in here and it looks like it might be interesting, I might come back for that. But I think we'll do the day after Thanksgiving here, or day of Christmas, sorry. I guess, what is that, Boxing Day? And then the Hereford game, which is the last game of the year. So I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.